Hello, Christina's World Kitchen. I'm Christina Martinez-Williams, and I am excited to make something that I absolutely love, and that is toasted nuts. But these are special toasted nuts because they are sweet toasted pecans and almonds, but they won't spike your blood sugar. So I love those nuts that are toasted on the side of the street, like that you can get at a vendor, at a fair, or at a festival. But they're so full of sugar and they spike your blood sugar. Whereas these are not. They're sweet and they're vanilla, but they won't spike your blood sugar because you're using sugar sweetener that is low glycemic index, on the low, like 0 and 1 on the glycemic index. So they're so good. They're toasted in the oven. I am using one. First of all, tell me where you're watching from. Thumbs up, hearts, share this video, save it so that you can make it. If you like toasted nuts, put the word toasted in the comments. If you don't like them, leave it in the comments. I would love to know. This is 1 egg yolk. 1 egg, no it's not. I'm just kidding. The egg yolk is in the frying pan right now. This is 1 egg white. Here is the egg yolk because I have to use it since I just did the other. Why is the light is like crazy right now? Let me flip this so that it doesn't burn. This is my special cannoli that I make when I have extra yolk. Okay, so I'm gonna turn that actually off so it doesn't burn. I have 1 egg white, and I'm going to mix that with a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and a half of a teaspoon, and this one is now, I'm gonna wipe this out so I can use it again, a half a teaspoon of pink salt, and I'm looking around. That's it for right now. So I'm going to mix this until it's really well combined. My pink salt, my egg white, and my vanilla. Okay, I think it's mixed. So we have this mixed. Now I'm going to add my cup of almonds and my cup of pecans. These are raw almonds, raw pecans. I want to mix those with my egg white mixture because I need it to be all wet. So I'm going to mix it all with my egg white, vanilla, salt mixture. All of them need to be wet. They're almost there. I see some that are a little bit dry, and I want to get as much of it onto the rest of these as possible. All right, they're very wet now. Now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of brown swerve, which has allulose and erythritol in it. Allulose is 1 on the glycemic index, and sugar is like 50, 60, and erythritol is 0. This is very much like brown sugar, so you can see it just like stays in a form, so I'm going to make it go all around. And then I'm going to, this has 1 tablespoon. I'm putting 2 tablespoons of this. Hi, Mary. Hello, hello. If you like toasted nuts that are sweet, like them in the comments. I'm going to actually mix these so that the first tablespoon can get mixed in. Now I'm going to use another tablespoon of the brown. And I want this to be in all the places too. I'm gonna mix that in, and then I'm gonna put 1 other. So I love brown sugar, like that molasses type flavor. Now with the vanilla, it's gonna be amazing when it's toasted. And we have 1 more thing, and that is to add allulose and monk fruit, which also, allulose is 1, monk fruit is 0 on the glycemic index. I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. This is Impact from Amazon. It is my favorite blend of sweetener that won't spike your blood sugar. And I'm going to use 1 tablespoon. Okay. Now I'm going to mix this. You like them, okay, Mary? You're going to have to try this version. Mixing them now with all of the sweeteners, the vanilla, the pink salt, and the, I have almonds and pecans. I love that combination too. All right, now I'm going to dump them onto my, you can use parchment paper or a silicone mat. I'm gonna use a silicone mat today. And I'm gonna spread them out and make sure that all of my extra mixture gets on them. So I'm gonna spread them out just enough that it's like one layer. And then I'm gonna add my extra goodness, because there's definitely still some extra goodness in here. Okay, I am almost there. I'm like, don't want to miss out on any of this goodness. All right, it's gone. Now I'm going to stick them in the oven. I see a couple that are a little bit high. I want to put them so that it's one layer. I'm gonna put them in the oven for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to flip them around, move them around, and then for another like 2 to 5 minutes. Now, everyone's ovens are a little bit different, so you wanna make sure that they don't burn, so just keep an eye on them. And then you don't want them to be burnt, but you want them to be toasted and yummy, yummy. You're gonna love these. These are so good. Now, if you want a little bit of extra pink salt, you can do that as well. That's it. It's so easy, but an amazing snack, high protein, low carb, and absolutely delicious. Thumbs up, hearts. Share this video so that more people in the world know that they can make amazing food that's even like food that's on the street that is full of sugar into something that they can enjoy and benefit from. So have a wonderful night. From my house to your kitchen, global flavors and healthy plates from around the world. Bye.